You want to introduce yourself?
Well, welcome to. We're going to talk in this accent. I'm gonna get stuck like that, talking like this. So I'm just going to say,
Yeah.
Hey, yo, this is the first installment of the drawing board. You heard? Where we're going to meditate on things of that happened in our event. You know.
Yeah, full transparency. Because we don't like this big wall between us and our supporters. We kind of want you guys to know that we value your input just as much as our own. So we kind of wanted to have like a real honest conversation about some of the pros and cons of the event and ways that we can improve. So, Vision, what did you think?
Well, I just want to kind of recap or to look back on the previous events, right? And what we did different from this event versus the other events in the past. So, you know, the other events in the past, we didn't have COVID restrictions, so we had to definitely take that into consideration, make sure we had the little temperature gun and mask available for anyone who didn't have any mask and things of that sort in like capacity, you know what I'm saying? So we wanted to make sure that this one was more quality than quantity. We had, you know, over 125 people come to the previous events, 135, so it was always a range of 100 plus. So we knew that we couldn't have that many people at this event. However, I knew that we had some strong core supporters that definitely was going to come and that couldn't wait for it, the next event, right? Anything else want to build on that?
Right. Yeah, about that, about quality over quantity. I think that's super important to us and our business model, because we have to remind ourselves this is essentially, we are entrepreneurs running a business here, providing a platform for other creators, other entrepreneurs, other businesses to come through and build off of that. So that's why we think networking is super important and crucial to what we do, as well as what you guys do in your own businesses. So with that being said, we had a concern, right? Concern,
yeah, true.
About the entry fee being higher this time, being $25. Now we have done a range. We've done, how much was clean water? 15?
Clean water was, I believe, 15.
And then the four homeless helping hands was
a donation of $5 or care package. So you could have gotten free if you had some clothes or canned goods or things of that nature just to bring and come through.
Right. So that was more of a, you know, a challenge.
And that event was like 8 hours.
So we've kind of played around with the format a bit. And what I've learned from our experience is that, you know, the same person who's concerned about saving a few bucks at the door is most likely not going to then support the vendors who are in this space. Usually the person trying to save a bit is just coming to have fun, which is cool. Because we always have fun. We're all about the fun. You guys know that. But most importantly, you know, our supporters, meaning the people who are participating in the event, the businesses, the sponsors. You're mindful, we have sponsors there who invested capital. We have vendors there, and then we have the artists and performers and artists on the wall. So, you know, it kind of wouldn't be fair to them or ourselves, because we also invest time, energy, capital as well, to prep these things. And what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought.
Hey, we're prepping these things because a lot of creative mind power, I'm not gonna lie, because we did a lot of different things this time. We're gonna go through them and stuff like that. One being like, we have hoodies now, you know what I'm saying? You know, created the logo. We have now fresh, if you've seen it, we have a fresh Freedom Fighters logo. We had the banner at the event, you know, so there was upgrades being made here, you know what I'm saying? Hoodies, stickers,
Yeah, we need the capital to produce bigger and better events every time. That's how you improve. That's how we are able to improve the quality of the experience that you have.
Facts. Other than that too, I definitely want to, we wanted to bring more of our fellow event planners, fellow artists, and we wanted to bring so many people that we have seen and network with in other events, if that makes sense. We wanted to bring them along into this event. So I also want to give a big shout out to Thorough Entertainment.
Oh my gosh, we love you guys. They're amazing, super professional, and star quality like work. And aside from that, just as people, like they vibrate so high because they're so positive and supportive, and we love working with them. Absolutely a pleasure. And they killed it. Yeah, they killed it. They had people dancing, moving, feeling free, feeling comfortable. Even their raffles was dope. Yep. Like that, that in and of itself is providing an opportunity for artists to be able to expand on their crafts. You know what I'm saying? They got the studio time. Who won that, by the way?
Outliers.
Outliers won?
Outliers won, yeah.
Oh, that's so dope. That's so dope.
I try to win that the Supreme A1s, you know what I mean?
Oh, so you got the raffle too?
I definitely got into the raffle, but you know what I'm saying?
See, that's what's up. See, so not only that, like we show love to the vendors and artists as well. That's what we like to do. We like to reciprocate energy. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about us and our craft. It's about you all, and we're better able to serve you if we have, the proper investments are made.
Yeah, this is very. We definitely wanted to come back because we with the Newark Water Coalition. So a big shout out to the Newark Water Coalition as well. They're growing. They've grown so much from the first time we collab with them with the Clean Water Edition.
Absolutely.
They provided free water again. You know what I'm saying? They sponsored the event as well, along with Kenedaaa. Shout out to Kenedaaa.
Shout out to Kenedaaa. This was her first time sponsoring one of our events, and she came off the strength of, she just saw the vision and felt the energy. And like I'm even more grateful for that, right? Because we didn't have to sell her anything. We didn't have to convince her. She kind of just felt that, and that's much appreciated.
Kapachi Designs, my Kapachi family, they came again, sponsored, supported, came out.
Did these shirts, did the banner.
They produced the shirts, the banners, the certificates. They also did an additional promo flyer. Like it's nothing but love that they show. I love them. I love everyone who showed up, but it's like the people who actually went above and beyond definitely have like a special place in our hearts. In
the corazón.
Facts.
In the corazón.
Yeah, and then shout out to all the vendors. Angela, she came with her art.
Facts.
Our vendor table. Everyone. I don't want to miss nobody, but I just want to give a shout out to all the vendors.
I got you.
Yeah. Do your
Scooby,
thing.
We had Scooby over here and his squad of artists, which was dope because he was able to bring on, that's what the networking is all about. He was able to bring on people from his network to come through and have an opportunity to share space. So that was dope. Shout out to Scooby. Shout out to Angela. Then we had Thorough at the booth. We had Newark Water Coalition, Kapache. Falsehood came through with some dope merch that they collaborated with and Newark Water Coalition on. The Block Party tees and all that. That was lit. Then we had Ivy Handmade Jewelry, and JPEG was selling art and some handcrafted jewelry. And then we had Kenedaaa. Why am I feel like I missed? Oh, Subconscious. How on earth could we forget Subconscious?
Subconscious did his thing. Not
Killed
gonna lie. He had buttons. He had pens.
It was lit.
He had keychains, prints. His original art. So I'm
his
happy.
section was colorful. It was colorful. It was lit. It was vibrant. I loved it.
And we had our own art on display as well.
Right.
VQ had her CMOS. She did her resin art, ashtrays and things of that nature, pyramids, and it was amazing. Like, I'm really like happy for all the growth that I've seen. People like starting, some people who just vending for the first time, you know, come with more stuff, and it's the growth for me, you know what I mean? Even my sister, hold up.
Oh, how we could have,
hold on.
No.
Jumi had the whole spot lit. She had the food on deck. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Big Baby again, because they had, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's us.
Had the empanadas, you know what I'm saying? But Jumi Eats definitely did her thing. She had the food, had people bellies full, had people lit
feeling
with
nice.
Her drinks.
Progress. Shout out to Progress for being
for real.
Her #1 supporter of the Jumi Punch, which I had, which was tasty as hell. It was mad. It was really good. Did she have fresh fruit in it?
Yes.
Because I was like, what is at the end of my pouch? I was like eating something. I'm like, she
did her thing. She did her thing with that.
And it was smart because of COVID. They were prepackaged. They were frozen. So it was like a nice, tasty treat. Everybody was going up and giving her love. So that was amazing too. Yeah, that was amazing. Definitely.
Shout out to all the people who came out.
Word up.
Because even the open mic, people who was killing it on the guitar, from rapping, poetry. Nene Queen came out poetry.
Oh, her outro and it was beautiful. It was beautiful to see her grow too. Yeah. Because she'll even say it on the mic, you know, I'm always nervous or a little bit, but she came through with the confidence, with the fro, with the whole she was killing it.
Yo, her outro was powerful.
It was.
You know, because I spoke about it briefly earlier before, you know, opening up the event. And I let people know, like, look, that's what we want. Everyone to get familiar with each other's faces, you know, follow everyone. You know, I didn't want no one to leave without new followers and stuff like that to see. Because other people have other things going on. So you get to get a sample of what people are about, and then, you know, get to tap into their world and support them. You know, so it's the support is very big. Your network is your net worth, and true power circles is when like everyone get to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because you go in there and just by having a conversation, you literally can expand your business. Not only maybe if you're a performer, you meet fans. Now you got new fans. Or if you're a performer and you don't know anything about digital art, but you meet a digital artist and now you have an album cover. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. That's what we mean. And that's our purpose when we put these things together. It's not just to have fun, which we definitely do, because I had a good time.
I wasn't even planning on dancing.
I got you. Oh, that's gonna be dropped. You already know, because I always catch you, bro. Come on now. It was lit.
Oh, man.
I mean, I was out there moving and grooving. I was having a great time. Like, there wasn't a time where I was.
I gotta give a special shout out to my brother, though. You know, Kenedaaa. He did his thing. The brother.
That was the friendly brother at the door that I know y'all met and felt, and who greeted you guys like with all love and respect. And he's been there at every one, right? He's been to every event, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Yeah, and helping in a huge way, hands-on all the time. We appreciate you. To the vendors, and he always talked highly of every vendor and performer. And let me tell you something, he's like professional with, like, when he speaks about, you know, the things that he liked about each performer and each vendor. Detail, he pays attention. The people who come through the door and things of that nature. Like, he's very analytical with it. Yeah. Surgical with that. So what we got? I mean, I guess we could talk about like room for improvement. Okay, yes. Room for improvement, yeah. So room for improvement, I definitely feel like we have to tighten up with our raffle. Because every single time I try to tell people from the beginning, but then I forget that, you know, some people are coming in new and have to, we gotta repeat. So it's a lot. So then I think, that's just my like personal opinion, I think that could be resolved by having someone formally host for us, because I think we do well with working the crowd. And we do prefer, to be honest, we prefer that. We prefer to be out there connecting with you all, making you guys feel comfortable, like we said, so there's not this wall between us and our supporters, and kind of, you know, making sure everyone is tended to. And I think it would flow better. We would have less to kind of be like, because I'm like a chicken without my head about the schedule. I'm over there like the time. So I think that could help. Because then we could just be focused on the raffle and walking around. I liked that the thorough ladies were on the floor, like walking up to people and pushing their raffles. I thought that was brilliant. And I think that was a strategy that we would probably learn from and use.
Nah, that's a fact. And I want to address, you know, a lot of people, they came and they wanted to perform open mic. That was something that we had to take in consideration about our previous events, that we had a lot of performers, and some, you know, it was kind of like people just were standing around just waiting for performance after performance after performance. And a lot of people wanted to also party, groove, you know, greet the vendors. So we wanted to bring that balance with this event, to also show love and, you know, magnify our vendors as well as the performers, especially the featured performers. But we did want to give a portion for open mic people who wanted to just come through and sign up. We didn't have that big of a portion for that. However, we had a lot of talented people, you know, even Sir General coming through and performing he said for years. He hadn't touched a mic in years. He came through, you know.
That's what we're glad he felt comfortable enough to do it in the space. That's why it was like dope. Even the crowd brought this great energy with them, like super supportive. So that's what we do it for. That's a
fact. So definitely want to, you know, in future, you know, I would say this, the fact that now we have more followers and people who actually participated were new and following. They get to see when we basically put those promo flyers up to ask people who wants to perform. You have to get on it quick, because it's a lot of people who wanted to perform that we had to, you know, tell them we don't have any more slots. Same thing with vendors. Like, a lot of people were kind of scared or skeptical. I tell you this, don't be scared, you know, don't be scared to go out and invest in yourself.
In yourself, pretty much, and we invest in you and you invest in us, and we can all build together, really, because it might have been an opportunity. You might have connected with people you might not have otherwise have had the space to, you know, or opportunity to do so.
I mean, I would say, you know, don't, because I mean, some people were kind of like, oh, you know, the door admission, and they were kind of skeptical about vending. But in our events, you know, we have quality supporters, like true quality supporters, and it's all love at the end of the day. So when you guys come to our events, you're not just coming to an event as a stranger, you're becoming family. And I definitely want to, like, you know, let that be known. You're part of the Freedom Fighters family.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you see them flyers, you know what I'm saying, definitely try to hop on it, like, yo, how can I, you know, even if you just want to help, you know, we definitely are open to people that just want to become freedom fighters and, you know, help, volunteer, or whatever, you know, collab and things of that nature. Hey, yo, big shout out to the performers, like the special featured performers. Big shout out, like the energy they bring, they really did their thing.
They came and delivered, okay? We had Sodom go up, bringing the energy. We had Louis Wrights with the Vibras, okay? Who else? We had Progress, who was definitely in his zone, having a good time. Kid Pro, Yosanova, they came with their own setup, okay, with the beats going. That was lit. That was unique. I've never seen that done before. First Name Dane came through for the first time. It was a pleasure seeing him perform. We also had, I said Fat Patterson?
Nope, Fat Patterson.
Fat Patterson. And of course, closing it all off with all that energy was Face Cadet with his beautiful, you know, ode to his wife. So that was lit. And of course, he's not here right now.
Young Benny turned it out. Hold on. Young Benny turned it out.
How I'm gonna forget about Young Benny?
Yeah, cause when he said, when he did the hard work, that's our track.
That's our like anthem. Like,
that's our track.
So
when he threw that on, I said,
oh, we had to be there to turn it out.
That's hard work. Of course. That's what we about. You know what I'm talking about? That hard work. That
hard work. You already know. And of course, shout out to our brother Freedom, who's not here. He also had his art in the space. I know y'all saw those Lego Street Fighter replicas of us. Chun-V and Viru and freaking, he had Viru with the chocolate skin and the fro, you know what I'm saying? They were inspired by us, so I thought that was hilarious. That was dope little.
That shit was lit. That shit took me out. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo. Every time I saw them things, I was like, yo.
It was so fun. That was so fun. That was actually both the cloud wall and the Lego pieces were actually a surprise art that me and Freedom did and Vision didn't even know about until the day of, because we like seeing his face when when we surprise him. So that was fun. Yeah. With that being said, also to mention that our vision as a whole is not just an event and it's not just one type of event. Right? Because we've had, the first one was definitely like a showcase. It was 20 performers. It was open mic. So we're not going to always have the same structure to all of our events. One event might be more vendor focused. Another event might be more art gallery focused. Another event might be more on the activism side of it, getting the message across, donations, charitable things like that, hands-on work. So just keep that in mind too. You're gonna see a lot of different things coming from us. And on that note, I guess that can lead us to like our future plans and what you'll actually be seeing or hearing from us in the near future. I guess I'll start with the NWC.
Yep, go ahead.
So the Dream Building event was inspired by our Dream Building initiative to open a space in the community that provides a platform for creators, entrepreneurs, and activists alike to come together and be able to connect. So that is the ultimate vision, is that so we won't have to keep utilizing other people's spaces as much, and have a hub where we can literally do everything and anything. Like, the sky is limitless. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, and definitely want to help other people out with their events. So we are definitely offering services as far as, I do photography, videography, graphic design, from the flyers, because we literally produce all the stuff in-house. So,
so like curator packages.
Yeah, curator packages. If you need a host, we will host your event as well.
If you need the marketing packages, to push your event, we can help you do that as well. Videography, photography, like he said. Definitely DM us. Also, hosts. And performers and things like that. Definitely link up with us, vendors, connect with us.
You let us know, because we tap into our network. If you like, hey, yo, I need some vendors, you know what I'm saying? We can hit the vendors that have been to our events, like, hey, or you willing, you want to vend at this event, or so forth and so on.
Absolutely. What else? We talked about, also not only that, but also the aesthetic of the space.
Yes.
As far as putting it together, event planning in that regard. You might be good at organizing, but not so good at, creating the atmosphere or setting the tone of the space. And as creative curators, we think we so good. We think we so good.
We can get that feng shui.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. Did you see that cloud wall?
Yes.
That was amazing. Thank you. I built that with the help of Freedom, as you guys hopefully learned at the event. So we can definitely do custom backdrops and props for you all.
Banners. The drops.
Stickers.
Need the fancy lights.
All that goodness.
All that goodness,
all that good stuff we do in-house. So you'll definitely be seeing more of that. We're going to be showing you and pushing out messages of all the different services that we offer. And
as well as
just our creative shit.
Yes, because we do have creative shoots.
We do.
I'm gonna get stuck talking like this, so I'm gonna switch up right now.
Goodness.
Yeah, we have creative events, like creative shoots. So like
that's our main, like, that was what we started, right?
So we like to have big power photo shoots. You know, we have a creative days where we like to just do different things, and we definitely want to collab to, you know, create content, you know what I'm saying? Content with our followers and stuff like that. So yeah, you know what I mean? I don't want to be too long-winded, you know what I mean? But y'all get the vibes. Y'all get the
vibes. This is dope. We always, after our events, get together and kind of have this conversation. So we're literally just opening it up to you guys, and we probably gonna do this all, like, after every event, I think, right? Some reflecting, dissecting, and
back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board we go.
You know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
With that being said, hold on, don't drink it yet. Let me get a year.